Cars.com creates connections that fuel your growth across the 4 P's of automotive marketing: product, price, place, and person.
This is Automotive Industry News.
Hi, I'm Eve Rojas, and welcome to this edition of Automotive Industry News. Today, we take a look at a rare T150 CSS teardrop coupe that was recently recovered and America's youngest female ProMonster truck driver. But first, it's quickly approaching. The 2018 NABD Buy Here, Pay Here Subprime Conference, powered by NIADA, is less than a month away. The biggest BHPH event of the year will be held October 8th through the 10th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Here's NIADA CEO Steve Jordan and your president Andy Gabler with more.
Hi, I'm Andy Gabler, president of the NIADA, and we are just coming off the heels of the largest convention we've ever had. What's next, Steve?
Well, Andy, I can tell you, you're right. We did have a great convention in June in Orlando, and I want to personally thank everybody who attended. We are planning an NABD Fall Conference this October 8, 9, and 10 in Las Vegas. This is going to be the biggest Buy Here, Pay Here conference with additional tracks on subprime training and education. You do not want to miss this conference, October 8, 9, and 10 at the MGM Grand, and we'll look forward to seeing you there.
Learn more at nabdsubprimeconference.com. More automotive industry news in a moment.
Product, price, place, and person. These are the new 4 P's of automotive marketing. It all starts with your product and connecting it to consumers in the right moments to fuel connections. That's the new 4 P's of automotive marketing. That's Cars.com, your partner in growth.
There's drama unfolding in Wisconsin centered on a $7 million piece of automotive history in the form of a rare French 1938 Talbot Lago T150 CSS teardrop coupe. One of fewer than a dozen of its kind made, the teardrop coupe is cited as a pinnacle of pre-World War II Art Deco automotive artistry. Some have even called it the most beautiful car ever made. This particular car was stolen in 2001 and exported to Europe, only to be returned to the U.S. in a dramatically different condition. Owner Roy Liskey had been keeping the car, or its parts rather, in an old plastics factory in Milwaukee. He had been trying to restore it since 1967 when he purchased it in pieces for about $10,000. But the parts vanished in 2001. Unfortunately, Liskey died before the mystery was solved. His cousin, Richard Mueller, who inherited Liskey's estate, continued the search. He and lawyer Joseph Ford III found the car in 2016 after authorities received an alert. Of course, Rick Workman, now in possession of the car, is not eager to give it up. The two parties have been battling in court over ownership. It remains to be seen who will emerge the ultimate victor and owner of this historic vehicle. We'll be right back with more after this.
Product, price, place, and person. These are the new 4 P's of automotive marketing. It all starts with your product and connecting it to consumers in the right moments to fuel connections. That's the new 4 P's of automotive marketing. That's Cars.com, your partner in growth.
At 20 years old, Rosalie Raymer is the youngest female monster truck driver in America. Growing up around the monster truck world, she started driving professionally at just 14. Here's Barcroft Cars with more.
Some people try and give me a hard time because I'm a girl once in a while, but you know, you really can't let it get to you. If you do, then that's your biggest disadvantage. My name is Rosalie Raymer. I am 20 years old and I am the driver of the Wildflower monster truck and the youngest professional female monster truck driver. So I've been racing monster trucks professionally since I was 14 years old. When I was 13, I crushed my very first car, and then by 14, I was in full-time competition. All right, hold it. I think I was too young to remember when I first started working with trucks and cars. I have pictures at 3 years old holding flashlights out at monster truck shows while the guys were working on trucks. As soon as I got the opportunity. I've always been working on trucks alongside my dad, whether that's working on his truck, helping build my own. You have that side? Go ahead. All right. My dad is like my best friend, you know. It's pretty great getting to spend every weekend on the road with him.
At age 11, she was driving my truck around in the pit area, getting comfortable with it. It was just an ongoing progression, and we just added that in. It just seemed like the natural next step to put her in a monster truck and set up one that fit her and her style.
This is Wildflower, my 1932 Ford Coupe monster truck. She runs on 66-inch tall tires. That's 5'6". That's as tall as I am. But they weigh about somewhere between 600 and 800 pounds, depending on the tire you run. Back here for our power source, we've got 565 cubic inches of blown alcohol motor. So she's got about 15 to 1600 horsepower, and she runs on methanol. Back here's my wheelie bar. You can see it gets a lot of action. Last weekend, wheelie contest, bent it up a little bit. We've got 2 nitrogen shocks on each corner of the truck. So to go along with the 2 nitrogen shocks in each corner, we run a 4-link suspension. Monster trucks are a lot to handle. It's 2 different complete steering systems, a lot of horsepower, a lot of responsibility. But you know, I think I was definitely ready when I jumped in the seat. Sometimes I say it's kind of like driving a roller coaster, but I have control over it. The highest I've jumped is probably about 50 feet in the air. I mean, the adrenaline rush is absolutely insane. Going 30, 40 feet in the air, you feel like you're flying, and sometimes there's a moment of hang time when you're up. I've probably competed in over 300 competitions. I've won multiple competitions, from freestyle to racing to donut competitions and wheelie contests. I'm studying mechanical engineering at Georgia Tech with a minor in industrial design, and right now I'm going into my 4th year. I try to keep monster trucks in school pretty separate. I'm doing something I love to do out here, and I like to say I put my best into everything.
I think Rosalie should win tonight in the Wild.
With that, we land this edition of Automotive Industry News. Thanks for watching. I'm Eve Rojas.